Just wanted to show a quick video to demonstrate how Sketchup provides a working model for communicating ideas to a client. This is a loft extension, an existing building, 70s building in County Durham, with trusses holding up purlins which holds up the roof. I've not shown the roof structure because it's not really required, but the basic load paths are that the two trusses provide support for these three purlins here. From this point down, the load bearing element is masonry that takes the load down to the ground level here. What you don't see on this model is the perimeter wall, because I haven't modelled it at all. So there's a gable at this end and a gable at this end, and then walls here and here. This is a garage on the side. The house is on a sloping site, therefore there's steps here. So this really is the starting point. And then what I've done is provided another model which shows how we're going to extend into this bay at the front of the property. So in order to do that, we are going to cut this truss out. This side of the roof doesn't change, this side of the roof will change because we've cut out this element of the load bearing, this load bearing element. This will not be supported anymore, these two purlins. So to remedy that, we're proposing some steel work that bears off of the load bearing masonry wall here and here. So there's a beam across here that then supports this beam, and this beam. There is then a post and a further beam that goes across to the framing out point here. Now the framing out point supports this ridge which is to remain, and these two purlins which are to remain are likewise supported. This part of the truss has now been given support from the steel work. There's the existing ceiling joists here, which are actually hung from these larger joists here. And what we're proposing to do is to retain all of that structure so the ceiling doesn't have to come down to cause further disruption. So to do that, we're just going to we're proposing to put timbers in between, new timbers in between, like so. And that is the basic feasibility study for a loft extension for a rather complicated building, in order that the client can then review the design and make some decisions based on the disruption that work would cause. Thank you for listening.